Baby, my brother knows about you now. I've been sitting here all day, replaying how it happened. It wasn't planned. You know me, I keep things quiet until they feel strong enough to stand on their own. I thought maybe I'd hold this truth a little longer, just between you and me, safe where no noise could touch it. But life has its own timing, and today it spoke for us. It was just one moment. He asked me why my chest looked softer lately, why my storms didn't spill the way they used to, why my words started to sound more sure, more steady, like I'd finally found the thing I didn't even know I was searching for. And I couldn't lie. I won't lie. About you. Not now. Not ever. So I told him about you. How you showed up without noise. How you sat in my quiet, without trying to fix what didn't need fixing. How you never asked for a crown, but ended up wearing one anyway, because you built it real. He sat there quiet at first. You know how he is, always the one to measure every word, every silence. Then he asked me, the one question I knew was coming. Is she worth all this stand you're giving? And I didn't flinch when I said yes. Not maybe, not we'll see. Just yes. Because you are. And maybe that doesn't sound big to anyone else, but you know what it means for me. My brother isn't just family. He's my mirror when I forget who I am. He's the one who's seen my storms up close. The one who's carried my name when I was too tired to hold it right. So if he knows, really knows, it means this stand just got even more real. You should have seen his face when I told him how you stayed. How you never asked me to be soft just for you. How you trusted my storms without trying to change them into something sweet for the world to clap for. He nodded once and said, good. Hold her right. People like that don't come twice. So here I am, still replaying his words in my head, like a promise I never want to break. He knows about you now. He knows why this stand is loud, why this truth is quiet but unshakable, why the seat beside me was never up for sale. Not for anyone, not for anything. So tonight, if you ever wonder if you're really seen, if you ever doubt where you stand, remember this. It's not just my chest holding your name anymore. My brother knows, and if he knows, then this stand is stronger than it's ever been. All evening I've been replaying that moment, the way he looked at me when I said your name out loud for the first time. It felt different, you know, like a truth that's been living quiet in my chest, finally stepped into the light where it can breathe. He asked me things only he could ask, not soft questions, but the real ones. Not, do you love her? He knows love is easy to say. He asked me, will you stand when it's not sweet? Will you stay when the storms show up again? And I told him yes, because how could I not? You've already been here when my storms were louder than my promises. You've been here when I didn't have the right words to tell you why I'm stubborn or why my chest sometimes forgets how to open up. You didn't leave when my pride got in the way. You just stood softer, waited, watched, and reminded me why this stand matters in the first place. He sat there listening like he was weighing every word, because that's what brothers do. He's seen me say things before that I didn't stand for later. He's seen me promise loyalty to people who folded the second the weight got too real. But today, I saw something in his eyes, not doubt, but relief. Because for the first time, he saw what I've been carrying so quietly. He saw that the storms that used to break me don't bend me the same way anymore, because you're here. Baby, my brother knows about you now. He told me something I can't get out of my head. Hold her so well that nobody ever feels brave enough to stand in her place. And I swear those words hit me harder than anything, because that's exactly what I've been trying to do, even on the days I don't say it out loud. So tonight, when you lay your head down, I want you to feel that truth. This isn't just me standing for you, it's me standing with you, loud enough that even the people closest to my storms now stand with us too. No more hiding this. No more keeping it soft and quiet, like it's something to protect from the world. Now it's real, loud, out in the open, exactly where you deserve to be. And he said, don't mess this up, and I won't. You know what hits different about tonight? It's not just that my brother knows about you, it's what it means now that he does. He's the kind of man who doesn't hand out trust like it's cheap. He doesn't nod and smile just to make me feel good. If he stands behind something, it's because he's measured it, weighed it, turned it over from every side until he knows it's real. He didn't ask about your soft smile or how sweet you sound when you talk. He didn't care about the sweet things people like to show off when they want the world to clap for their love. He asked about the truth, the part only you and I know, the nights we didn't speak, but still stayed. The mornings we woke up beside each other in silence, but that silence never felt empty, it felt safe. He looked at me and said, does she know what she's standing beside? All of it, even the parts you don't say out loud. And I told him yes, because you do. You know the sides of me that stay hidden from everyone else. The pride that sometimes blocks my own chest from breathing right. The storms I hold so tight, they spill at the wrong time. The trust issues that come knocking. When the night gets too quiet, you never flinched. You never called me broken. You never tried to fix me with soft lies that sound good for a moment but fade when life tests them. You just stayed. And my brother saw that in my eyes. Even when I didn't say much, he told me, good, if she's real, then hold her real. Don't let your storms make you forget who you asked to stand with you. And I swear, I needed to hear that more than I thought, because sometimes I do forget. Not because I don't know your worth, but because my old habits try to trick me into thinking I need to stand alone to prove I'm strong. But tonight, I'm reminding myself, strong doesn't mean alone anymore. It means standing beside you without flinching. When the world tries to poke holes in what we built. So now, it's not just my truth holding your name safe. It's his too. It's ours. It's the stand that says loud and clear, you're not hidden anymore. You're not a secret. I'm protecting because I'm scared. The world will break us. No, you're the proof that I'm not the same man I was before you. You're the calm my storms couldn't touch. And that means you're not standing alone beside me anymore. Now you've got him too, watching from a distance, making sure I hold you exactly the way you deserve to be held. Tonight feels heavier than I thought it would. Not heavy in a bad way, just deep. Like some old part of me finally unlocked the door I'd been keeping shut for too long, because if you know me you know I don't let many people inside my walls. I stand big and loud for the world, but when it comes to the raw truth of who I am and who I love, I keep that close. So close even the ones who think they know me don't really know, but now he does. And that changes everything. You see, when I told him about you, I didn't just say, hey, there's someone special. I told him the real, how you showed up, when I didn't trust my own storms. How you never asked me to perform for you, like I do for the rest of the world. How you saw my flaws up close, the sharp edges I try to hide, the pride that sometimes makes my chest too hard to reach. And instead of running, you stayed. I told him about the nights you sat quiet while I wrestled with myself, the way you held my silence, like it was a promise, instead of a threat. How you never turned my mess into gossip or used it against me when you had every chance to. He didn't say much at first, just sat there staring like he was trying to read between my words. Then he asked, does she know how deep this runs? Does she know what it means when you bring her to my door, And that's when it hit me. Maybe you don't even know how big this is for me. Bringing you into my circle, letting him see the truth behind my stand. That's me saying, this isn't just a sweet line for the camera. This is my life, and you're my truth inside it. He told me, don't let your pride push her away when life tests you. Don't hide behind old habits that make you think being alone is stronger than standing with her. And you know what? He's right. Because I've done that before. I've turned real love away because my storms made me believe no one could stand beside them. But you came with your own calm, your own quiet strength, your own promise that you don't run just because my truth isn't always soft. So tonight I want you to hear this. This isn't just me saying, hey, my brother knows about you. This is me telling you that from now on, you don't stand behind closed doors anymore. You don't wait in the shadows while I fight my battles alone. You're part of this stand. You're part of this name. And even when my storms roar, you'll never be shut out again. And because he knows, he'll stand behind you too. That's what family means where I come from. If you hold my name right, they'll hold yours too. If you stand for me when I'm too tired to stand for myself, they'll stand for you when the world tries to test your calm. So tomorrow when you wake up and you wonder if I'm serious about all these words I pour out here, remember this moment. This isn't just talk for the camera. This isn't just noise to make people clap. This is real. This is family. This is proof that you're not just my calm. You're my stand, my storm breaker, my truth. And now you're theirs too.